with Freedom Idaho, and I'm here with Sarah Walton Brady. What's the name of your group again?
Idahoans for Vaccine Freedom.
Idahoans for Vaccine Freedom. And some ladies are down here today at the West Ada School District. It's registration day?
Yes, 2 days of registration.
Registration
all
day.
day long, like 8 a.m. to 7 p.m.
So Sarah has decided to come down here and educate the parents about the vaccine exemption form, and there's a few reasons that she's decided to do that, so I'm going to just let you explain. And you might want to come just a little bit closer because it's really hard to hear.
Yeah. So when I read the event for this 2 days of school registration, in there, of course, it gives you a list of all the things that you need for registration, and it's very particular about, you need your vaccine records.
Yes,
your vaccine records. But it doesn't mention on there exemptions available. And I kind of feel like West Ada is hiding the ball. They're not forthcoming about their exemptions. It's always, no shots, no school. But what they don't say is that's not true.
It's not true.
Idaho Code 39-4802. There are exemptions available, and we have so many people coming to the state of Idaho for this very reason. This is one of the last bastions of freedom. And I want parents to know that when they're showing up here today, that guess what? If you don't want to have your kids vaccinated for whatever reason, for one, and here's the deal: if you only want to opt out of one of the vaccines that are required, you still need an exemption form, or you can provide a parent signed statement. I actually was really surprised. We went in there and talked to some of the staff, and wow, they said when I asked about exemptions, you can even write it on a piece of paper. And I just wanted to, West Ada, that's awesome. But I feel like we're still not informing parents. When we got there, I actually asked one of the staff, because she had this stack of IRIS papers for registration, and she had this big old stack of vaccine records, and I said, well, let's get a stack of vaccine exemption forms here. And she, no, we have it back with the nurse, and it's basically tucked away in a folder. And you have to ask for it.
She explained why. Because their goal is to increase vaccination.
So
she said it out of her own mouth.
She said it.
It wasn't.
And exemption forms don't increase vaccination,
right,
because once you know that you have a different option, you may choose that.
Yeah. So they don't want to keep it out for all to see. No. Or even make it apparent on the website, right? You had to go digging to even find it.
And I know that we've had people email, I believe Marianne Rennell's, saying it doesn't say on this event that an exemption is available. Still, it wasn't changed. It's an online piece of paper. They could have easily uploaded it in.
Right.
So I'm here, exemption forms. I also have a parent signed statement sample available if you would like that as well. But the goal here today, Freedom Idaho and I, we don't really like the form, and there's many reasons behind that. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but we still want people to know about their options, and we want people to know that there's a law, and we feel that in some cases, West Ada is hiding the ball on this very issue. So I'm here just to share the law. The form, let's talk about the form. The form in 2011 was a two-sided form. It made you say things like, if you're, you understand that by not vaccinating, you're putting your child or other children at risk. It was very incriminating. West Ada themselves actually used that form as a way to try to extort my signature and stop my child from going to his first day of kindergarten. They actually did it. On his first day of kindergarten, my child was turned away because of that piece of paper that I refused to sign. And then in the law, all it says is you provide a parent signed statement, which is what I did.
To mention is that your tax dollars are paying for the vaccines at the school today. They have a table set up, and vaccines are being administered. And I asked what information is being shared with the parents about risks, and of course it's just the CDC form. So there's really no, the inserts aren't being shared. And so I said, well, who do they report to? She did know about theirs,
which is awesome.
I was impressed.
She was very forthcoming. I really actually appreciated Alicia was her name.
Yeah.
Very awesome that she was so forthcoming.
Yeah.
A lot of questions, and she was transparent, because that's what we're about.
Right.
Transparency.
Right. So she did explain that there's an administration fee that parents have to pay. So it's like $20 or less based on a sliding scale. But the vaccines themselves are coming from the state, which means your dollars are paying for them.
Which also, don't forget the Vaccine Entry Act, we're also paying for the claims made to